So this here is an old anvil that I acquired, and I'm guessing it roughly weighs about 150 pounds, maybe a little more. I don't know. It's pretty heavy. Um, it's got the corner knocked off of it here, but the horn is in really good shape. It's all there. I don't know how old this thing is, but I think I'm gonna clean it up, try to restore it, maybe fill this in with weld, and I'm gonna give it to my dad for a surprise. He can have it, because I don't need an anvil. Even though my great great grandfather was a blacksmith, but yeah, we're gonna clean that up though. So I took my other grinder down to the tractor shed and forgot it there. So I opened up the brand new spare one that I had sitting on the shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and break it out and break it in on this. I love new tools. Well, I cleaned it up pretty good there with the wire wheel. Got all the old paint off of it. Like somebody chiseled like an arrow or something in it right there, it looks like. I don't know. Pretty good piece of steel right here, that's for sure. But I just like to know how old this thing really is and what all it's done in its life. Can you imagine? Especially having the crap knocked out of you every day of your life with a hammer. So I'm gonna grind this in here, gouge it out a little bit better, and I'm gonna get the welder out, try to fill this up. That there cleaned out pretty nice. Give us something good to weld to. I'm gonna get the welder set up. Alright, I don't know what was going on there at the end. It started bubbling up on me. I don't know what's causing that, but it welded in nice. So I'm gonna grind it down, see what I got, and see what I gotta re-weld or whatever. Well, for some reason, my phone shut off from recording here. But I got this ground down. I got to add a little more. And that grinder happened to catch my sleeve. And it peeled the hide off a little bit. But anyhow, I don't know why. Like I said, it kept bubbling up there. So I'm probably going to gouge into that pretty good and put some more weld back into it. But it's coming along. We're about there. Just a little bit more. Yep, there went that battery. I did all that grinding with that one. Well, that don't look too bad if I do say so myself. Got her built up on there pretty good and flat and squared off. Take a drill bit and clean this hole up just a little bit. It does go all the way through, and it was round. So I'll get the drill and clean that hole up. As far as drilling this hole goes, I just found a bit that pretty much matches that hole. I'm just going to drill through from the back side so it's lined up. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. It's finally drilled out. It looks pretty good. Let me go up with some brake cleaner here and get that oil stuff off there. Still hot. So that there's filling it in, grinding it down, drilling that hole out. It's turning out good. We're gonna keep on going. So next we're gonna wipe this whole thing down with some brake cleaner, especially where we was using oil and stuff. Maybe even some lacquer thinner because it looks like it's bringing some old paint off of it too. So, get us some good old lacquer thinner out here. Just give it a nice liberal coating of it here. The whole thing. we're going to paint. And we are going to make this thing Massey Ferguson red. That's going to look good, I think. Well, it looks pretty good, I think. I don't know. I'm just a dumb old redneck with some tractor paint and an anvil. I can actually see dark spots through this camera, and I can't see them standing here in the garage. Let me know what you guys think you'd do with an anvil. How would you fix it up if you had your choice on this? Would you have painted it? Just left it steel? Let me know in the comments. I think it looks good like this. Alright, so we're back on the anvil today. The paint's all nice and dry. And I realized that I made a mistake by painting this top flat part here, because that's where you're going to smack your stuff with a hammer. Well, then you're going to have red paint on your stuff. So I'm probably going to take the grinder with the flapper wheel and peel it off here, and then see how kind of a job it did. And then I might take the DA to it. Just this flat part though. That's the only part that I'm going to do. So I'm going to get started on that. So other than the little bit of gunk it got right here on this, the flapper did pretty good. I'm going to hit it with a DA though and smooth that up some more. And then it kind of got me a little bit there. So I'm going to get the DA out and get it ready. So we went ahead and got the DA out with some 80 grit on it. And I'm going to sand on this for a little bit here. Oh, that cleaned up pretty good. Got a little shine to it. So, I don't think it's too hateful anyhow. So, I had the old lady cut me out a stencil last night for this. And I'm not gonna show you guys this part until it's done, because I think it's pretty good. So, I'm gonna put that stencil up there and spray it on there, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Well, I think this turned out pretty good here. I'm not completely done with it. I might have to touch some stuff up. I got a little bit of overspray, but I think that looks pretty good like that. So, I got one other finishing touch to do to it, and I might take some red and just touch some of this stuff up, but I'll show you what that last thing is. And there's the final finishing touch. I think that looks pretty good. So if you guys like videos like this, go check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.